What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are back on No Man's Sky. Today we are going to be looking at something that is new to me. Not new as in I didn't know about it, but new as in I've never done it before. So this is going to be a video for beginners. What I mean by that is it's going to be very detailed. It's going to be a long video. If you guys already know all this stuff, you guys are probably going to hate this video. But I want to make sure that people do know, because I have not seen one of these posted in a while from anyone. Don't get me wrong, I've seen tons of them out there. There are tons of them out there, but I just mean a more recent one with today's date, as in, you know, May 2023. So as you can see, we're currently in a new system. So I'm actually in my home area, as usual. So if we look here, you can see, you know, I definitely live in this area. In fact, that's probably my home planet right there. So that's my home system, was the Ophora right there. That is where I have Chaos Prime and everything like that, which of course it doesn't show the names of the planets within it. But anyway, that is my home system there. So all I did is I just warped to one that I hadn't discovered yet. And that's where we are. So I don't know what type of planets are here or anything, but we're going to find out right now. And the main thing that we're going to be looking at in this video, copper, gold, salt, okay. The main thing we're going to be looking at in this video is mineral farming. So like I said, not new to the game. I personally have played the game since release, on and off. You know, obviously I have not played completely because there's still a lot that I have not done. But I at least want to take a look at this. So I made a video a while back about, you know, duplicating, things like that, and people are like, well, why don't you just play the game? And I ended up making one of why you duplicate, why you shouldn't duplicate. It's completely up to you. Play the game how you want. But for those of you who don't duplicate, or for those of you that want to get more out of the game and you want to just, you know, actually make passive money in the game instead of like just duplicating things, I have no issue with that. That is what this video is basically going to be. So it looks like the one that we're probably going to work with is this big one here, honestly, because of the copper and the gold. I don't know which one I want to do yet. So my suggestion is to look for a planet with good metal on it. One of the things that used to sell really well is activated indium, activated cadmium, or activated emerald. Activated indium was the highest previously, but they did even reduce that amount. So what is that? Is that one of mine? Oh, I'm just looking at it from the bottom. Okay, yeah. That is the Mass Effect one. But anyway, so first things first, we need to go over everything that you are going to need. So first of all, you're going to have to find a planet with a mineral that you want to actually farm. And I don't know where it's at. It's probably behind me, but we're just going to call it in again. So first things first, we need to go into the anomaly. And this video, like I said, it is going to be a longer one. On the parts where I can fast forward it, if I can figure that out, I will. The reason why I say if I can figure that out is because last time I did a fast forwarding, I tried it on a World of Warcraft video, and it completely cut off the end of the video, even though I only fast forwarded the one part. I don't know what happened with it. If I can figure that out, I'll do that. If not, there will be cuts in the video, but I'll try not to leave out things that that you guys, as beginners, do need to see. Even if it's just me running in a straight line, placing down a whole bunch of electrical wires. And we actually need to go up in that area up there. So let's come this way. And there's a couple main things that you need to make sure that you have before we even start this. So that's why we're in the anomaly. You are going to need salvage data for this. If you don't know how to get salvage data, I think I have a video on my channel, but if not, put it in the comment section. I will help you guys out. If I have a link, it will be down in the description box. If I don't have a link, then I will at least explain it to you guys if you're asking. So first things first, you need to come over to the multi-tool guy here. Blah, 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 research. And this is what you need to grab. Very first thing, this right here. Survey device. And I don't even think I have this installed on my weapon right now. So obviously in order to get this, you need 3 magnetic resonators, 1 quantum computer, and 2 wiring loom. And I don't know why I can't talk today, guys. Something's going on there. So you do need that survey device. Make sure you purchase that, at least the blueprint, and we'll make it in a second. Then you need to come over to this computer here, which is your construction research station. Also, if you don't have your full inventory yet, come over here, grab this. There's one at every single space station, or I'm sorry, every time you go to a new system, when you go to the anomaly, it should refresh for you. I might be wrong about that, but anyway, come to the construction research station. I already have everything bought in here, but it is gonna, like I said, it is gonna cost you salvage data. If you guys want free ones, put your make sure that you guys have your multiplayer set to on. Make sure you're allowing anyone to join, and then drop your friend code down in the comment section. I can go in there and I can give you some. I do duplicate in other videos and everything, as I stated, so I have no problem giving you guys extra salvage data. If you guys need a whole bunch, just let me know like how many you're looking for. I mean, if you just say a lot, I'm gonna like load you up as much as possible. If you say like a little bit, then I'll give you like, I don't know, 20 or so. So if you guys want like a specific amount, do the math on how much you're trying to buy and how much you need, and let me know, and I can do that too. So, but you do have to put your friend code down in there, or I won't be able to just join your game. So what we need to do is, we're looking right here where it says technology modules. We're looking for the one that says industrial stuff, industrial modules. Yeah, so this is the one you need. You're gonna have to unlock your electrical wiring first, and then you don't have to do anything over here on the right, but we do need some stuff over here on the left. So you do need the biofuel reactor. You don't have to use this one, you don't have to use a solar panel, you don't have to use a battery. The one that we're going to end up using is going to be this electromagnetic generator. It is just going to be more efficient. It's a better way to keep the farm running, the mineral farm that we're going to be doing. These three definitely work, but you have to feed them. So the battery obviously needs power. The solar panel, you can see right there, it says no power at night, so it will shut down at night. And then the biofuel reactor does require you to feed it certain items in order for it to keep going. And if you guys want to hide your wiring, you can use this, although I think you can also bury your wiring and it will still work. But the minimum, you do at least need the magnetic generator if you're looking to do just a farm that's going to keep going non-stop. And then the other thing that we're going to need is this mineral extractor here. We're going to need, you don't need the supply depot, but you probably want to get it. Trust me, I'll explain that when we get to it. But you're going to need the mineral extractor at minimum, at least, you know, unlock it and make sure that you can build it and everything. And then you are going to need the supply pipe and the supply depot. These two are kind of extra. You can do it with just mineral extractors, but it's going to help you out a lot using the supply depot and the supply pipe as well. If you want to extract gas as well, so if you're looking for like phosphorus, stuff like that, you can use this here for gas, but we're going to be doing minerals today. We're just going to be doing metals, so that's why you're going to be using the mineral extractor here. And then that is all we need from here. So now we're going to go back down to the planet, and like I said, we're going to be either doing the gold or the copper. It doesn't matter which one you do. If you're looking to do this for specifically money, you're probably going to want to go to a planet that has activated indium on it. But I'll at least warn you with that. Anything that has anything activated, whether it's activated indium, activated cadmium, activated copper even, anything activated, I guarantee you that that planet is going to have storms on it. So you are going to be fighting the weather there. But if you're doing activated indium, it'll probably be worth it, because I do think, even though it's not as much as it used to be, I do think it is still one of the more expensive metals out there. So it'll definitely help you out. So we're going to be coming here. It looks like it's a fissured planet. High sentinel activity, we're going to have to be careful with that. It doesn't say they're aggressive, but high sentinel, we're just still going to have to be careful with it. I don't know if we're going to do copper or gold yet. We're going to come down here and we're going to see what exactly we do find, whether it's the gold or the copper. Whichever one we find first, we'll try to work with that. So we're just going to come straight down. I have not been on this planet or anything like that, so... Oh, it's one of these planets. That's cool. This should actually help us out, because it should be pretty flat, no problems or anything like that. And if you guys hear my mic muting and unmuting, I do apologize for anyone who's new to the channel. I do have a chronic cough that still is not going away. I mean, obviously that's why it's chronic. But yeah, so I do apologize for that. I want to see what that is real quick because I've never seen that. Is that a creature? It is. Can I make you my pet? Behavior, docile. Can I feed it? Do I have... I do have one pellet. Let's craft more. Hello. Can I feed you? Can I make you mine? I can feed you. Hello. Adopt this companion. Scoop edible clusters. Can I do both? Okay, and then we'll adopt this companion. Heyo! Dude, that is the coolest creature I've ever seen in this game. I mean, I've seen like the rolling eyes. I have some of those on my main planet, but this is amazing. I could do a video on just this. Why are you heartbroken? Stop running around. Let's feed you. Let's gently pat you, gently pat you, gently pat you. There you go. Are you better? What's the item that it gave us? Fiendish roe, nutritious meat, harvested. That's a new item for me. Okay, anyway. So, the very first thing that we need to dismiss our pet. If you have one out, you don't have to dismiss them, but it's probably easier that way. So let's dismiss. Cool. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, okay, so we need our survey thing installed, our survey thing that we bought. So we're going to hit the touchpad. We're going to come over to our multi-tool. You can see here I don't have the survey one. I only have the scanner, the analysis visor, and the combat scope. So we're going to click here. We need to involve the one that says survey. So survey device. You need your 3 magnetic resonators, your 1 quantum computer, and your 2 wiring looms. We're going to go ahead and install that. Install those. And as you can see, it is now active. So now we can hit R2, or sorry, L2, because I am on PS5. You can see down there at the bottom, it gives you different modes to do. So this is the analysis mode that we are already used to, where you can scan stuff. You can, you know, get credits or whatever from, or units from the stuff you scan. If you hit right and left on the D-pad, it does have different modes. So this here would be, that is for when you're actually doing missions. If you're looking for a certain objective. This one here is for a hotspot, which we're going to need a hotspot. If this planet does not have hotspots, we won't be able to use this planet. We have mineral survey mode, which you can see there's nothing here either. And then we do have gas. So it looks like there is gas on this planet that we can use. It looks like it would be in that direction. For those of you that don't understand how the scanners work, so as you can see, me facing this way, it's only pinging to the right on my scanner. In the middle of that circle, the right side right there, that's the only one that's going. So that means I need to turn right. So as you're turning right, once you get to where that is in front of you, and granted it does do a cone type thing, so it goes out to the left and out to the right. So that means that as soon as it starts pinging that left, so right there it's only doing right. If I go a little bit more to the right, right there it starts pinging left. So from here to looks like about right here, anywhere in here is where this hotspot is located, and you can see it's 202 meters away. And as you're walking, you'll get closer to it. It'll start pinging faster. It'll eventually give you an exact pinpoint. Let's at least go find this one. Even though it's a gas, we're not going to be using it, but I'll at least show you guys how this works, because this is something that I don't think is really explained even in the tutorial. I mean, it kind of goes over it, but it's very vague about it. So we're 43 meters away. We're going to keep going. Can't run while I'm doing that. Okay, and it's telling us more to the left, so we're going to turn left a little bit. We're just going to make sure both sides are pinging. We're going to run up a little bit. We're pretty much right on top of it. 8 meters away, 7, 6, 5. Alright, so it's scanning the hot spot. And there we go. So now we have a hotspot discovered. Let me back up. Why is it not showing it? Is it under us? Is it above us? I think it's literally right here. It's interesting that it's not, it doesn't have it right there. Okay. Well, anyway, in this area, as you can see, because it is in this area here, it is a C-class hotspot. And then on top of that, it's going to be yielding oxygen if you are doing it. I'm reading there on the left side. You can see the local concentration is 31%, maximum concentration is 40%. So that means at the most, because it's C-class, you're only going to be getting about 40. And you can see the local concentration is based on where you're standing to that hotspot. The further you go away, it is dropping. So 26, 25, 24. The closer you get to the center of that spot, it will go up. And then it says max concentration is going to be 40. So that means it right. Oh, where's it at? Where is it at? Wow, that's going to be really hard to pinpoint. All right, so eventually, if you mess around with this, you can get to that max concentration of the 40%, but it looks like we're only maxing out at about 39. I can't find the 40 spot, but there should be a 40 spot somewhere in this area. But anyway, so that would give you 40% while you're scanning and everything. So the very first thing that we need, though, is we do need a power supply. There's no power supply here. So before we leave this planet, we're not just going to up and leave. We're not just going to give up right away, because it also says there's no minerals, and we know there's minerals on the planet. We know there's gold. We know that there's copper. So we're just going to run pretty far away. We're going to go find a different spot. And this is probably the part that's going to take you the longest, is just finding the two spots. Everything else is going to be very easy. So like I said, if I need to cut anything out, I will. But I'll let you guys know, where I'm at and stuff like that. So bear with me. We're going to try to find the hotspot while we're doing this. And before I do cut the video or anything, if you guys are new to the channel, you guys are appreciating what you're seeing, things like that, make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed, or at least consider doing so. Obviously, you guys don't have to if you don't want to, but it would definitely help out the channel. And then, like I said, hit the like button if you're liking what you see. If you learn anything, hit the like button. If you're interested in seeing other videos, make sure that you guys are also hitting the notification bell icon. It will let you guys know every time I'm posting videos. But I will say, be careful with that one. I do post videos daily, so you are going to get a notification daily, at least letting you know that I'm posting. But I don't always do No Man's Sky. So if you're here for the No Man's Sky video, I would suggest at least still hitting the notification bell icon, because it will tell you the type of video I'm posting, because I do have playlists on my channel. They are pretty organized as far as like different episodes, things like that. So you'll at least be able to see the title of the channel I posted, and I do post the name of the game that I'm playing in every video. So if you get a notification tomorrow saying, Exiles of Conan, what is it? Man, if you guys see the Conan game, and I think it's Exiles of Conan, that's not right. Why am I having such a hard time with this? Anyway, it's the Conan game. The MMO where it's like PvP, open world, stuff like that. If you guys see that, I don't know why I picked that name if I can't remember it. But anyway, if you guys see that, obviously it's not a No Man's Sky video, but at least you'll know what I'm playing. And still no energy hotspot here. So we might have to pick another planet, because it's definitely possible for a planet not to have electrical hotspots. And the fact that this is one of those unique planets with just one creature on it, and it does have like these little fissures and stuff, it's definitely possible that this one doesn't. Now, don't get me wrong, you can still use the solar panel if you want to use that to charge your farm and stuff like that, but I would like to do it with just the electrical stuff. But at the same time, it's also, oh, it is picking up minerals. So let's see how good the mineral deposit is here. If it's like a S class, because you can get anywhere from C to S, if it's an S class, then we might actually go for it. And it actually looks like it's an A. It already says potential A on the left over there. So let's see how high the mineral deposit is here. Alright, so here we are. Let's see if it's a really good one. Okay, so it's gold, max density of 80, which is right behind us. Oh, 78, 79. Is it right under this thing? I mean, that's still not bad though. Alright, you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to do it this way. Because I don't want to make this video really long. So we'll go ahead and we'll do it this way. So first of all, let's go ahead and get rid of this bad boy. Oh, please don't attack me. Alright, and actually right about... I know there was a 79 or 78 there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is a dead spot center. You don't have to do this, but you can come in here, you can hold square. It will throw down a little pillar right there showing you that that is the middle of your hotspot for gold. So, we're probably going to have to try it with the biofuel reactor so that you guys can see how it works. Because it doesn't look like it's going to be daytime anytime soon. So what you would do, first we do have to plant down a base computer. So we're going to plant down our base computer here. It's the only way that you can build this stuff. You do have to claim the spot, so we are going to click here, here, claim base. And keep in mind, if you guys are looking for a more detailed, or not detailed, but a more lucrative thing, definitely don't do gold. I mean, you can do, I think it's what, gold and silver makes platinum. You can sell platinum if you think that's going to be lucrative for you. Just do whatever you guys want. And then keep in mind that you are going to want to initially find the power survey mode is where you're going to be using, and you're going to want to find an actual hotspot as far as getting power. So for this one, we are just going to be using the biofuel one, just so I can show you guys how exactly the system works. So we're going to throw down a biofuel reactor. You know what? We're not even going to do that yet. We're going to do the mineral extractor first. So because this is our highest spot right here, where we have our little pillar thing there, we're going to go ahead and throw it right down on that. Keep in mind, you can do multiple ones right next to each other if you want to. You don't have to, but I will show you why I'm doing this here in a second. We're going to do at least 4 of these bad boys. Alright, and then before I do anything else, what you want to do is you can come up to, or not, you don't have to, but what I can do is I can come up to, you can see that the spot that this one, that I highlighted, so this one specifically here, the spot that I highlighted on this one has a 74 density of the gold that it's going to be yielding. It does need power. You'll see how much power it's getting here. It'll show you the life cycle. It'll show you how much it's extracting per hour, things like that. Well, it'll show you the extraction rate. This is the extract per hour. And then as you can see here, the overall storage is only 250, but that is 250 per extractor. So this one here looks like it's at 73. This one here, 71, and then this one should be our one that's closer to 79, just because it is pretty much on there. Yeah, so 77. It's very hard to pinpoint the exact spot. If you can find an S-class, most of the time you can get 100%. And like I said, it's going to depend on what you're extracting as far as how much money you're going to be making and things like that. But this is all going to be a passive income for you. So first things first is you want to connect all of these together. So we're going to come in here, and we're going to use the supply pipe. We'll use the power one in a minute. Keep in mind this is for power, but I'll show you why we're using the supply pipe here first. So we're going to click on this, and you want to connect here, whoops, here, with here, and then we're also going to connect it here, and here, and then here, and here. So technically all 4 of those are connected together. These 2 aren't, but because they're all connected to the same one pipe, they're all connected together. So if you guys remember, when we clicked on it, it only had 250 space for the extractor. So if you click on it now, you can see it does go to 1,000. So obviously 250 times 4, that's going to give you your 1,000. So now all of these together is going to be 1,000 storage that it's going to be getting. For these to start working, you do need to have power. That's why it shows a little lightning bolt here. It's just letting you know, hey, there's no power going to these. So normally what you would do is you would use your Your electromagnetic generator, you would place it down wherever there's power at. Because there's no power here, like we never found the power using the surveyor here. That's why you need the hotspot. If you find a hotspot, you'll do the exact same thing that you did with the mineral extractor, except you will place this in the center of that hotspot for your power. Like I said, I just don't want to make this video very long because that is what will take the longest. So we're not going to use electromagnetic generator. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this bad boy. So let's delete that. And we're going to actually use just a regular biofuel reactor. We're going to place this down. And as you can see here, it says furnace empty. So if you hit square on it or hold square, it'll tell you do need some type of fuel to put in there. So depending on what you put in here is depending on how long it's going to last. Obviously, it's going to have a cap on it. As far as I know, the thing that works the best is condensed carbon. It does burn slower, and it also requires less of it. So it only takes 27 to fill it up completely. But look at that. It is only going to work for, what is that, seconds, minutes, hours? So 50 hours. And you're like, man, that's a long time. You're right, that is. But at the same time, it's only outputting 50 power. So 50 power is not very much. One of these, I don't know if it says it in here yet. It does not. It'll say how much power it needs in a second, I believe. But anyway, because we have power going in here, it's already going and everything, we're going to go ahead and we're going to connect the electrical wiring. So if we plug that in, you know, let's do it backwards, because we're going to wire all the electrical wiring to each one of these as well, just like we did with the piping here. So we're going to start with this one over here in the corner. We're going to do electrical wiring, and we're going to do from, come on, from this one. Oh, it's because it's on the other side. There we go. From that one to that one. And then we're going to do from this one to this one. And then from this one to this one. And this one to this one. So now all four of those are wired together. Now we can take the extra spot that's over here. We can wire that over here. And keep in mind, if your power thing is way out there, you are going to have to run wire completely along the ground going out to wherever your power is. So that's why I said that that is the part that's going to take the longest. But we're going to go ahead and power this up. Alright, and as you can see, it's not working. I think that is because we don't have enough power. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. It does say offline, unpowered. Can you not use the biofuel thing here to do this? No battery power. I think it's glitched out because there's too many things here that we're trying to power. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. We're going to edit. We're going to duplicate this. We're going to place down enough to make enough power. I don't even know if this is the right amount, but we're going to come into each one of these. We're going to power each one, and this is why I said you don't want to use the biofuel reactors, because obviously they're not even strong enough. Bear with me here, guys. Bear with me. Okay, and then we're going to connect them all together. So electrical wiring here. Whoops. Come on. Come on, it was just there. Here to here to there to there. And then, sure, from the middle one, we'll do over here. From here to here. Whoops. I don't think that that is connected. Let's get rid of that one. And then go back in, electrical wiring from here to there. Now it's connected. And then we'll do from here to there. There we go. So as you can see, they're powered now. Now keep in mind, this took 6 of those just to power 4 of those. So each one of these is putting out 50 power. It's going to cost you to refill these furnaces every single time. And technically there's sunlight right now, so we could be using a solar one too. But this is 50 hours. It's going to be running non-stop times 6. So we're looking at, what is that? 5 times 6. So bad at math. 300. Yeah, so that's 300 power that it's putting out, and let's see how much power these are actually getting. Obviously they're working, but yeah, they're working enough. I mean, it looks like they are. Time left in cycle. Okay. So I don't know why that only shows. Oh, I think that's till this is going to be full. No, because that'll be full in about an hour. So I think time left in cycle is how much power they're getting. So it's at about 11 minutes. Let's see what happens if we add more of these. Like I said, I'm learning this with you guys technically. I've done research on it, but learning progress for both of us. I do know that the like I said, the actual power extractor, the electromagnetic extractor, would work way better than using these. I just wanted to make sure that we're covering everything in one video and not needing to do a whole bunch of extra stuff. So we'll just connect those on the back. We'll connect this one to this one. So that adds an extra 100 there. So that's 400 now, and let's see if this is still at 11 minutes. I don't know what time left in cycle is. So basically each one of these is doing 292 per hour. But it does show that all of them together, because they're all wired together, you're looking at extracting 1,167 per hour, and then after that hour, obviously it's going to be full. But I don't know why it's showing this is only going to last 10 minutes here, because these show that they're going to be lasting a lot longer than that. Oh, and look right here. So it shows we do have 300 power right now, and 200 of it is being used. So 200 is what's being fed to these guys as far as power. Let's take a look at the different ones here. So this one is doing 305 per hour because the density is higher. That's why this one's 305 and this one's 2 whatever. The other one's 77%, this one's 74%. So I have seen other people, I don't know if it's a glitch that you have to do or what, but I have seen other people come in here and they will take the mineral extractor, they will duplicate it, and they'll place it on top of the other one. Can you do toggle free placement? Yeah, so I don't know if, can I actually put it up there? Wow, you can. Yeah, so that's probably how they do it, because you can still power it up there, and because it's only so far off the ground, you can actually leave that there. So if we come out of there, actually we do need to go back and do electrical wiring, go from here, from here up to this one. So now that one is powered too. And then if we take the piping and we go from, doesn't matter which one as long as I got one, so there's one there, up to this one. So you can see the piping there in the middle, it is connected. So now if we go back in here, you can see that it's doing 1250 because we added in that extra one. It is going to be 1235 per hour. And then the one up there is actually connecting stuff. You can see it is 76, which is higher than the one that we had to put off to the side. So you can definitely stack them up like this. Just be careful because obviously, you know, it's going to be hard trying to open those and everything. Now, the whole reason I mentioned about the depot is because per hour, this is going to give you 1250. Obviously, you don't want to be coming back here every 12 hours. You don't want to be coming back with these. Oh, are these? Oh, I didn't put stuff in these. So you don't want to have to come back with these just to refuel them and everything like that. So that's why I mentioned about the electrical power. Is it higher than the 10 minutes now? No, it's still, I don't know what time left in cycle is. I'm trying to think. Maybe that's when it gets its first little boost of however much it's going to put in there. I don't know. Anyway, so once you have them down, however you want to set them up, whether you want them stacked, whether you want them all next to each other. I've seen people do stacks and stacks, and they'll go all the way up to the clouds. Well, probably not that high, because I do think there is a height limit on how far you can do it. I think it's like 400 units away from the ground or something like that. You can also dig a little bit into the ground and start lowering the ground, but of course the ground is going to respawn, so don't do it too low to where you can't get to your extractor. Although if you want to dig completely underground, as long as that's working for you, you can do that. And then what you can do from there is what we were talking about with the supply depot. So we place a supply depot. You don't have to place it this close, as long as you can reach the piping to it. So right now with just these 5, it's doing 1250 for storage. For every supply depot, if we connect a pipe from this to one of these, doesn't have to be a specific one, to one of them, because these are all connected already. If you connect one there, you can see if I come back to this, instead of the 1250, it's now at 2250. So for every one supply depot, it's going to give you an extra 1000 storage, and that gold is going to be transferred over here. Now these also can use power, or they can basically be added to the power grid to act as a generator type thing. So if you want, you don't have to, but if you want, you can actually connect these to the power as well for the grid here. Where is the power at? I don't know how to connect it. Why is it not working? I wonder if it's a certain type of power. You know what? Let's try the solar one. So if we have a solar panel, wiring, let's set that thing set up first. There it goes. Let's make sure it's actually getting power. Okay. Daylight remaining 4 minutes. That's cool. It actually tells you how long you have for daylight. But anyway, so we can connect this here. Nope, that doesn't work either. That's interesting. Because I know these can use power. Storage hopper, time left on unit. Maybe they changed it. It does tell you time left until full, so it's going to take 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 45 seconds for this thing to be full. So we'll go ahead and we will delete this though, since that is pointless. And we'll see what happens here at the end of the 4 minutes. So I am going to cut it. This is the basics though. You need a power source. I would not suggest using these bioreactor fuels. You are still going to have to come back and refuel these. Like I said, you know, you are going to have to put fuel in them every single time. You want to find a planet with the electromagnetic thing where you can just place this down. That is unlimited power, guys. Even if it's a weak one, it is unlimited power. You can just do multiple ones and still power all of your farming equipment. From the power source, first you have to have a base. You'll need the power source. You'll have to run the electrical cables to your mineral extractor. From your mineral extractor, you need all of those connected using the power cord and using the pipe if you want them to all just to where you can work together. So if you don't have the pipe in here, it'll only be 250 per thing, and you will have to open every single one to get everything out. When you connect them using this pipe, you can just open the one, and once it's full, you can just extract it from here, and it will pull out from all of them. So that's why you want the pipe. That's why I was mentioning you don't have to have the pipe, but it is a lot easier for you if you have the pipe. And then with the pipe, you can connect it to the storage or the supply depot, and you can grab from the supply depot as well. So say you have a whole bunch stacked right here, as high as you can go, you go underground as well. As long as they're all connected with a pipe to a supply depot, technically you won't even have to mess with those. You can come up to your supply depot, you can open it up, you can grab whatever you need from here. Once it's maxed out, and it'll start kicking in again, it'll turn back on automatically, and it'll go from there. Now obviously this is a little bit annoying. You don't want to build them next to your base, because the screen does shake every time they pump. But yeah, so for now we're going to go ahead and cut the video, and I will be back in just a second. We're going to figure out what's going to happen with the 2 minutes here in the life cycle. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, we are coming up on the end of the time left in cycle. I think all it's going to do is it's going to add some in here, and then the timer is going to restart. That's just what I'm thinking is going to happen, but we're going to find out here in a second, see if I need to maybe pick it up, put it back down, see what's going on here. I don't remember the time left in cycle though, I really don't. So let's see here, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so there it goes. So it now did the 250. It didn't do 247 because that is per hour with this one, but it did 250 because we have 5 different ones here. So it looks like it's probably extracting about 50 every 12 minutes. So then the 12 minutes just restarts, and you still do have your power over here. That's going to last for 50 hours. But like I said, guys, you're going to have to refill this every 50 hours. 50 hours is not bad. That's going to, definitely last you guys a while. And this is real time. It's not in-game time. You can see it ticking there. Same thing with this. This is real time. It is not in-game time. So you can see it ticking there. So, and all we're doing is we're just collecting gold. So this is going to be just a passive income for us every 50 hours. Technically not even 50 hours. Technically every hour we should come over here. We should dump this out. Because if not, it'll still be going, but it's not going to do anything. So one of the things that you can do, if you guys want to not come back every hour, you can just build more supply depots around here. And as long as these are all connected together, you don't even have to connect each one to the thing. You just connect them, you just connect them together like so. There we go. So that should give us 3,250 if I'm not mistaken. So if we just open any single one of these, 4,000. So I was a little bit off, but anyway, that 4,250, it is still only doing 1,235 per hour. So that's going to take about roughly 3 to 4 hours. Actually, it tells you right there, 3 hours 12 minutes until the entire thing is full. Obviously, if you want this more organized, you can place these supply depots and everything a lot closer together. You can place down as many as you want, as long as you guys have the materials and everything for it. So if we do more there, do more piping, connect each one of these. As long as they're all connected to at least one of the other ones, you'll be fine. So that's really messy with the piping and everything, but they're all connected. We can open it up now. You can see it'll take 5 hours and we'll have 7,000 gold. So keep in mind, guys, if you guys are looking at doing this with activated indium, you're going to want to make a very big farm. Make it to where you're getting the most out of it per hour. You also, when you are looking for the actual mineral spot, you want to try to find an S class. That is going to take you even longer. Right now this is an A class, which we got lucky here. But you'll want to try to at least find an S class, and then instead of using these, you'll want to try to find the electromagnetic spot so that we can actually use this instead. When you place this down, it is unlimited power. Even if you're only getting 1% from that electromagnetic generator, it is unlimited power. You'll get that 1% forever. Same thing with these mineral spots. They do not run out. The only difference is, like I said, you do have to empty this every however many hours it was. I think it was like 5 hours now that we have this many. Yeah, so every 5.5 hours you'll want to empty out the supply depot, which you can either click on the supply depot or you can click on one of the extractors. It still shows the same amount here. So as long as you're clicking on one of them, you'll be able to pull everything out every 5 hours. So if you guys want, you can make enough here to where it's every 24 hours. Every time you log in, you'll have tons of activated indium or whatever. Obviously, you'll have to make sure that you do have enough spots in your exosuit, or at least combined in your ship, in order to carry all of the stuff. And you'll have to fly up to the space station or whatever to sell them. If you're lucky enough, you may find a spot that is next to a trade center where you can set one of these up, and that would be amazing. If you guys do anything like this, when you do sell the materials, sell it to the pilots at the station or at the trade center. Don't sell it exactly to the galactic map, because you will crash that economy, and eventually over time your materials that you're selling are going to sell for less and less. If you sell it to the pirate, it does not mess with the economy. And then I was messing with this over here. I ended up setting up the solar panel again, and I connected some batteries to it. The batteries do store, it looks like 25, it doesn't say it now. They do, or no, I guess that's just the charge rate. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure they store 2,000 or 25,000 power, but it doesn't matter because we're not using them anyway. But if you're running from a really far spot away and you're doing the electromagnetic thing, or even if you're doing the solar panel, I have over there the solar panel, use the batteries with it. The solar panel will feed to the batteries. It'll charge the batteries, and it'll also charge these. So these will be running, and then the batteries will end up being used at night. So basically, these are holding a charge until the battery, or I'm sorry, until the solar panel kicks off. Then it'll automatically kick in the batteries. But your best bet is just doing the electromagnetic thing that I was talking about. So we're not even going to keep any of this, guys, because this is a really random thing that I wanted to show you guys. So everything I'm picking up here is just giving me back materials. I don't know if it's giving me the gold right now, honestly. So if you do decide to delete all of that stuff, make sure you at least pull out whatever item you are doing there. That's right, we can't delete that. We have to actually end it. Did it give me gold? It did not. So yeah, so make sure you guys actually pick up the gold before you do it. Like I said, I just wanted to go over that. And then another thing that you guys can do with your multi-tool here, as you can see, I just have the surveyor or the survey device here. You can, that's a supercharged spot. You can add in things from your upgrades. So like this here, the scanner module. You can have ones like this that will automatically give an increased thing here. So scan radius, that is something that you want with this. It doesn't look like it's working with that though. Yeah, it's pairing with that one. Scanner, personal service, multi-tool, critical. So does it not? My apologies then, guys. I thought it also worked for your hotspots and everything. Look at that, and there's more gas over here. That's probably the same one we found earlier though, the oxygen. And then to get rid of this, you can actually come into your scanner. I think you can just re-hold square again. Yep. So you're gonna put another one down. Okay, no. Yeah, so there you go. But yeah, that's the best way to do it, guys. Let's at least jump to another planet just real quick, and let's see if we can find an electromagnetic thing. The hardest thing is finding the electromagnetic spot and a mineral spot that are next to each other. So let's go here, call in our ship, back away so it doesn't land on us. Although we did get a pretty cool companion out of this as well. That's probably my favorite companion at the moment. Come on. We're just gonna fly to whatever random planet we see first, guys. There we go, right there. Perfect. Oh, come on. Stop trying to go. Nope. Stop trying to go over to those. Stop it. Okay, whatever. Pull us away from there. And then we will go over here. There we go. Alright, so here we would probably look for the copper. Actually, sodium wouldn't even be bad. But the copper, paraffinium, or sodium. And this planet actually looks kind of nice from space. Let's do it more towards the center though. And let's also refuel our stuff here.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
And then keep in mind the planets with the activated engine and stuff like that too. It should also be easier to find a node as far as an electrical node, just because with the electrical nodes, I think they are higher and easier to find with obviously planets that have storms. So this planet, to me, might be, I mean, it might be good to you guys. To me, this planet would suck to do it on, just because of all the mountains. I would prefer one that is flat like the previous one that we were on. I don't know why I did that. I was trying to skip. Alright, so first things first, we're going to come in here. We're going to look for a power node. And there is a power node here. And it's actually an A. So let's come this way. 200 meters, it said. More to the left. Ow. More to the left. Are these those little house things? No. And here we go. Perfect. So we have an A class with 83% strength. And then the other thing you want is your... Oh wow, look at that. I should have started on this planet with you guys. So we can't place anything down just yet. We can at least mark this spot, which it used to show like a little thing there. I guess we'll just have to go based off of the actual the top there as far as where it's at. So what we can do is we'll go ahead and at least mark this for now, and then let's go find our mineral real quick. So because we're actually finding everything very quick, I will show you guys again, but we're going to go through this fast this time. So we're going to run this way. It's about 300 meters, so back up where we were. Well, not where we were, because we were actually up there where our ship's at, but it's over this way. Yeah, see, and this is what I mean by a planet like this sucks. 200 meters downhill, down a really steep hill, too. And I'm not running because I don't want to end up going flying off this hill, guys. I'm literally just sliding down this hill. Oh, easy, easy, easy. I can't stop at the moment. Ow. Oh, stop. Nope, I passed it. Okay, terrain manipulator. We're gonna come back up some. Alright, so here's our hotspot. Looks like it's a C class, but that's okay, and it's also the paraffinium. So what you guys would end up doing, let's see, first things first, you don't have to do this. We're going to make a bridge. Come on. Why is that not letting me destroy that? Oh, God. You know what? We're going to do this a lot easier. We still need to do a base computer first. Okay, let's do the base computer right here where we're at. So, base computer, place. Yep, playing base. And this is why I don't like planets like this with the mountains and everything. This is just a pain in the butt to me. Alright, and then from there we're going to place down some floor panels. So, like so. And you guys don't have to do what I'm doing right now. This is just to make it kind of easier for me. Keep in mind all of these things that we're building through, this is all going to spawn back in. So we're going to come out here. We'll actually delete that one. We'll do this. Come out a little more. Oops. Delete that one. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about any of that. Our other spot is up there, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think our power is up there. Our mineral is right here. So first things first, let's go to our power. I don't know why I'm using that. Oops. That's easier. Alright, and then if you guys want, you can do steps or whatever coming up here. We're not going to mess with steps because I think we can walk here. Oh, well, we do need to use our jetpack. Okay, that's fine. We're good, we're good. So it was like right in this area somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. So let's pull out our scanner again. We're going to go back over to this. So our mineral was that way. Power was... Where's our spot that we had? I thought it was like right here. Oh, we're pretty much right on it. Is it up here more? Oh, there it is. Oh, so it's a lot further than I thought it was. Okay. Not a bad thing, though. Not a bad thing. Oh, you know what? We might run into a slight issue. We'll check here in a second. We might have to start at the mineral extractor, and I'll explain why in a second. This is why I'm doing this again, guys, so you guys can see all the crap you have to go through trying to make one of these farms, which is why I never really did it. I mean, it's not bad. It is good passive income. It's very easy. It's just time consuming, and some of it is pretty annoying. So our power is right here where this little blue thing is. The problem is I don't think it's going to let us put a power thing down. So right here. Let's see. Can we do... Yep, we can't do a power. Okay, so I'll explain that in a second. We'll start with the base over here. Oh, don't hit me. I saw me fly. I don't know if you guys seen what I was talking about. I had to fly over him. There was a thing there. One of the creature, the plant eater thingies. Venus flytrap. I couldn't think of it. It got really quiet all of a sudden. That's weird. Okay, so... jump out here. Oh yeah, it's way down there. Wow. I didn't realize it was that far down. Oh, come on. I want to run downhill now. Let me run downhill. There we go. That's okay. That's alright. We're okay. There we go. Okay, so basically right here is where our mineral is. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw down our mineral thing first. Mineral extractor. Does not have to be on the ground. You can do it wherever. Even here, I think technically you would have to rotate that. You might be able to do toggle free. Nope, I hit the wrong button. Toggle free. Yeah, so you can do it like that. But that's okay. We'll do it on the flat ground here, right next to the base computer. And then let's just take a look at it. It is only on a 36 density spot, so let's see here. What was our density? 40. So that's actually not bad for a 40 spot. 36 isn't bad. I'm only going to do one this time just so you guys can see what I'm talking about here with the power and everything. So we'll go ahead and do that. From here, you're going to want to do the wiring. Actually, before we do that, you can see here, overall storage is only 250. Next to it, we're going to put a supply depot, like so. First of all, we are going to connect these. So, whoops, pipe there, should be 100 or 1,250 now. Yep, 1,250, and this should read the exact same thing. Yep, and this is for paraffinium. Keep in mind, guys. Now we're going to do the electrical wiring, so we don't have to power the thing here, the supply depot, but we do need power to from this to an actual power source. So we're going to go here. Whoops, we're going to go here, and we're going to start running our power back up to that spot way over there, which is 393 units. I think from our base computer, you can only go about 300 units out. So one of the things you guys can do once you find the two spots, you can move the base computer to the middle of the two things, or find the spots first and then do the base computer. It's up to you. But there's a trick that you can do as well, which we're gonna go over that right now. So we need to go 392 units. So we're just gonna go straight to it this time since I can actually see it. Last time I thought it was the other way. And I apologize if you guys can't see. That is not the game, or that's not me. That's the storm in the game that's making it all gross to where you can't see anything. And all I'm doing is I'm flying up the hill. We're heading over to that that deployed navigation marker, because that is where our power's at. All right, and it does say connection too long. I wasn't paying attention. Now we're going to go back to where it shortens out a little bit. Come on. Alright, and it looks like we can place it right here. So right there. So that is the very first spot where we can place it to. So this is what I was talking about with the trick. So technically it will not let us place our thing over there because the power is too far away, which over there we go. So what you can do is you can place any type of object that will basically extend your base. So our base computer's down there. If you place on the edge of where you're trying to go, it will extend your base reach. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're actually going to use a battery because it'll help store power, which I can't see where the electrical wire is. So we're going to put the battery here. Actually, we'll bring it a little more down just to be on the safe side. We'll put the battery right here, like so, and then let's find that wire. How is the best way to find the wire? We'll do another wire here. So there it is. So we'll connect from that wire to here, and then from here we'll keep going. So let's go again. Okay, and now we can actually run, well, partially. Oh, and we're out of base range this time. So since we're out of the base range, there we go. The end of the base range is right here. So we're going to place this a little bit back, which I'm going to lose that again. We're going to put another battery down right here. We're going to connect this to... Where'd it go? I can see you there. Why is it not letting me connect to you? That's weird. Oh, there it goes. From there to there. That should extend our base. I don't know if batteries do it, but that's what we're going to find out. And then if we connect there, can I keep going? I can. So now we can, it extended our base area. We can just run through here, which I would have ran through there, but I don't think I can fit. Oh, and we're out of base range again. Now, if you want to not do this every, what is this, like 20 feet? One of the things you can do is you can actually place down something that will extend it even further. Something like an actual wall or something. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this down first. I keep hitting the wrong button. We're going to place that down first. We're actually going to do a floor piece this time. We're going to do a floor piece right here. And then on the floor piece, we're going to do another battery. You don't have to keep doing these batteries. You don't have to do any batteries, honestly. This is just helping our cause with our electromagnetic generator, and we're just storing power, which you don't even have to do that. I don't know why I'm doing it. Electrical wiring, find our other wire here, connect it up here. Now that we put an actual floor piece down, it should go a lot further. It should actually reach all the way out there, but we'll see. Maybe you do have to do it every 20 feet now. Like I said, this is a more updated one anyway, because I have not seen people do these farms lately anymore. Yep, and it's already out of the base range again. Wow. Okay, so let's go back here. And base range, green. So place here. come in here. We're gonna do another floor piece. That way we can at least see where the wiring and everything is. And then we will come back to our wiring, connect to the wiring that we already had, and we'll keep going. We're almost there, guys, almost there. Oh, did it really? Yep, it sure did. Okay. So we'll place it here. We'll do another floor piece. And the good thing about that is that will definitely reach the rest of the way. So before I connect that last wire, that way we don't have a whole bunch of extra wires. We're going to come back here. We're going to do our electromagnetic spot. Place that down. Now before I connect that, you can see here, it is getting power. It's generating 236 by itself. The other ones, the biofuel ones that we were doing, those were only doing like 50 for each one. This one's doing 236 with just one. So if you have a big farm, place down multiple of these guys right next to each other. This one is also doing, this one's actually doing more, 243. You connect these two together. So one there, one there. You can see here together they are doing 479 power. And like I said, this power is unlimited. Like there's not going to be any other power that you're going to need. This is unlimited. And then we can grab the wiring, connect it from here, and we connect it to our last piece, which is right here. So now that power is being ran to the batteries all the way down to our extractor down there. But before we do that, I want to see something over here. If you guys don't know what this symbol right here is, that buried technology module, which that's funny because this video actually helps us. So this here is how you can get your salvage data in order to be able to buy this stuff originally. What am I doing here? Terrain manipulator. We're gonna dig straight down to it, and there it is right there. You can see, come up to it, pay attention to what we're gonna pick up here. I'll wait for that silicate powder to go away. All right, and then pick that up. You can see there we got one salvage data. Two salvage data. Two salvage data for just picking up one of those. So that's how you can get your salvage data in order to buy these things from the thing, from the anomaly. So now that we have these powered, we have them connected. That is the only thing you need to do here. We can get rid of, get rid of that by holding square. There we go. So now that these are powered together, you can put down as many as you want in this area, as long as you have them connected together. And then we do have the power, which you can't really see it. We have the power running from here over to our actual extractor. So if we go all the way back here, you can see here's our first battery. We're going to go look and see how much power our battery is getting. Oh, and I guess, oh no, never mind. I was going to say, now that the power is going, it's hiding it, but it's just because it's running through the ground. So you can see here our battery is storing storage or power, and it looks like it's definitely way more than 25,000, so I was wrong about that. But you can see this one's still building up. The power doesn't stop there until that's full, though. That's why I did the batteries there. I mean, you don't, like I say, you don't need the batteries though. We can look at this one. This one is also getting power from it. You can see there. We come this way. Trying to stop it. There we go. Alright, so you can see here it is getting power because you can see it's on. It's not saying it requires power, and then you can see that this is also on. So if we take a look at this, we are getting, every hour we're getting 227 paraffinium. It does have full power. We don't have to worry about any power not getting to it or anything like that. And then of course with the storage supply thing here, you can see that you know, every hour we're only getting 227, but because of the storage supply depot, It is collecting 1,250, and for it to do 1,250, it will take 5.5 hours. Now, you guys, if you're new to the game, you're probably wondering, if you didn't understand, why this one's taking 5.5 hours, and so did the other one, even though the other one had more and it was more storage. It's because we don't have as many extractors as the other one did. So the more extractors you have, the more it's going to be extracting per hour. So if we go in here and we actually place another one of these, we're going to duplicate that. We're going to put one here, duplicate it again, put one there, duplicate it again, another one there, another one there. Keep in mind, we're also moving away from the spot where you're getting the most per hour, so keep that in mind. So we're going to do all of those, and we're actually going to do this so that I don't fall. I'm very clumsy, so we'll go extra wide there. Now you can see these are not getting power, but because we already have the power running from over there to here, all we have to do is connect it to the one that's getting power. So if we go back in here, electrical wiring, connect to the one that's getting power, connect it to that one, this one, that one, this one, that one, and that one. Now, what else do we need to do, guys? Everything here has power, everything's running. Oh, wait, are they taking a minute to get the power? What's going on here? No power. Is it taking a minute for it to catch up? Did I connect it to the wrong thing? Oh, yeah, I think I connected them to the base computer, maybe? Oh, no, they're going. They're slowly going. Do we just not have enough power? Is that what's going on there? I think we might not have enough power. Yeah, we don't have enough power. That's why all these lines are red. So, those connected. Oh, wait. We didn't connect these two. Okay. So, let's connect this one to this one. There we go. Now do they all have power? These two, they're connected to each other, and that's it, aren't they? I'm so bad at connecting things. Okay, let's throw some more wires in here. So that one's good. These other three are not. So let's do this one to here. Is that all of them? Nope, because that one is not connected to this side. So let's do one from you to you. There we go. So there, now they're all powered, and they're still only running off those two generators out there, guys. So now that we have more here, you can see our storage went up, but so did our amount per hour. So each one of these is doing 250. Now it's not going to show the full amount because we didn't connect the pipes yet. So let's do the pipes. So they already have the one pipe going there, so we just need to connect the one pipe to all of these, kind of like we did the power just now. So let's do from the pipe to that one, the pipe from this one to here as well, because why not? And then from this one to that one, from this one to that one, this one to that one, and that one to that one. So I think they're all connected. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 times 250. Someone hit me with it. No clue. Got it. All right. So we should be somewhere around 14. I want to say somewhere between like 15 and 1600 maybe, and then plus an extra 1,000. So maybe around 18-ish. We'll see. Way off. So 2750. But now you can see that we're also getting 1,082 per hour. So if we take a look in here, the 2,750 is now reduced. Earlier we were only getting 250 and it was taking 5 hours. Now that we have more extractors going, it's going to take a lot less time to get a lot more out of it. And then, like I said, keep in mind this one here is the one that's probably the closest. So this one is at a 36 density out of a max of 40, was it? 40 density. So this one here is getting the most, and then the further we move away, This one here is only at a 27%. So where this one's only getting 137 per hour, this one over here was getting, I think, like 200 something per hour. Oh, 180. So it's still not even 200. So that's how all of that works, guys. And then, like I said, the main thing is the power. That's a main source that you want to get first. I've seen people with like hundreds, and I'm not exaggerating, but I mean hundreds of these extractors, guys. And then what they'll do is they'll get one storage pipe running from one of these. They'll run it to all the ones in between each one, but then they'll get one extra storage pipe. They'll run it to a supply depot, but they'll do it like way over there somewhere, so that when they come, they only have to come to their storage supply depot. They can open that up and they don't have to even come over here, because this can get really loud. It can get really annoying with the screen shaking, everything like that. I apologize if anyone's getting sick. I don't have like motion sickness or anything, so it doesn't bother me. That's why I can play a lot of the VR games and stuff too. I think the only VR game that ever made me sick was a racing one, and that was like during a loop in their track. But yeah, so that's basically the basics of it, guys. If you guys want a more in-depth one on how to actually set everything up, definitely let me know. I'll have to like cover everything. I'll probably have to have it pre-planned as far as trying to get like activated indium things that are actually going to be worth it. Right now we're just doing random stuff. And we're actually not even going to keep this base either. We're actually going to delete it here, just because I don't want random bases like this. But basically what you would do is, if you did keep this base, you would have to log in every, I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to make the most out of it, this is passive income, guys. Every 2 hours and 30 minutes, log in and you'll have 2,750 paraffinium. Keep in mind, like I said, if this is something like activated indium, or like if you're doing the gas mineral and you do like phosphorus or something like that, then you'll have however much based on the gas extractor you have and based on the supply depot. And then you can log in every however much time you have here. Log in every 2.5 hours for me, and I'll have my 2,750, and I can go sell the 2,750. It works just like a settlement, guys. I don't know if you guys have settlements out there. If you have a settlement, your settlement does eventually start making stuff for you, and it's every so often and everything. So, but we're gonna end up deleting this base like so. There we go, and all of that is now reset, so we don't have to worry about anything there. We don't have to go back and delete the wiring. We don't have to worry about screwing up someone else's game because they came across all of this. And of course, all of this will respawn back in over time, so we're not worried about that either. So we're just going back to our ship and we're getting out of here. But yeah, that's going to be the basics of it, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely put it down in the comment section. If you guys have extra tips that I did not cover, I think I tried to cover all of them, but obviously nobody's perfect, at least not me. So I'm sure I missed some. If you guys have other ways, better ways of doing it, put it down in the comments section. Make sure you guys are sharing all your tips and tricks with everybody. I mean, I think you guys made a decent No Man's Sky community here. And I say you guys because, yes, I mean, you guys are all kind of coming together on my channel, at least for the people that are here. I'm not talking about the entire No Man's Sky community, but the people that are coming here on my channel, and you made that community, thank you. Like, you guys are doing that yourselves. I had no part in it. I mean, that is something that you guys are doing on your own. That has nothing to do with me. But I think you guys are doing absolutely awesome. I haven't really had to block anyone or anything like that for people being rude to each other. So keep that up. You guys are doing a great job. Like I said, just make sure you're sharing your tips with everyone. If there's something I missed, make sure you cover it. Try to be as detailed as possible, just because, this video like this is aimed towards new people, so they may not know what you're talking about. When you're saying, hey, you just need to go make metal plating, they might not even have the blueprint for metal plating. I don't even know if that's one you start with. So if someone asks how to get metal plating and they don't understand, that might be something you have to learn. If you're going to initially help them, try to walk them all the way through it. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like I said, any questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. Thank each and every one of you for joining me today. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next video.